going on, guys? Welcome to the Dynamic Leaders page. I'm Norman Hardman. So glad to have you guys here with me for yet another dynamic topic. Motivation is not enough. Man, what a needful topic, especially in a time where every time we look to our screens, someone is motivating or inspiring us to join their clubs and programs so that they can help us become who we want to be. And motivation is great when it's in its proper place. However, motivation is not enough to get us where we want to be. So let's begin by defining motivation. Motivation is the faith and inspiration that comes from someone else's success. So we see someone else who looks like us, dresses like us, talk like us, or maybe even someone that we grew up with who has become successful, and we say, you know what, if they became successful, so can I. And it's great to look at someone else's journey and be able to pull some nuggets and information out of that can help you. However, you'll find that when you get into the process, that it's not enough to get you where you want to be. So let's put motivation in its proper place. Motivation is great for kickstarters. Let's say you want to start something for the first time, but you have some fear and some doubt about putting yourself out there. Motivation is going to help you build your confidence to the level that you need to step over that hurdle and get out there and start that process. Motivation is also great for comebacks. So let's say you put yourself out there, but you were unsuccessful by your standards, and so now failure is stuck in your brain. And you're trying to find a way to get yourself back out there. Motivation is going to help you rebuild that confidence so you can step over that hurdle and get yourself back out there in the process and going and doing the things you want to do. Motivation is also good for maintenance. So let's say you're into the process is long and hard, and so now you need something to help you get over that hurdle or help you stay focused as you're on your way to success. Motivation is going to help you stay focused. It's going to help you remain stimulated so that you can stay on par toward your goal. But motivation falls short at the differences in someone else's journey and your journey, okay? So no matter how many similarities, no matter how many points you pull from someone else's journeys, you're always going to find some differences. You're always going to find a lot of questions along the way within your own journey. And it's those different things that cause you to second guess yourself. It's those questions that you have that start to demotivate you or start to pull you back and making you think that maybe I can't be successful to the level that I want to be successful. And so it's very important that you understand how you're going to overcome that hump, how you're going to overcome that hurdle. And I want to tell you how you can do that, okay? So before we do that, I want to tell you my own story in this process. So over a year ago, I started the journey of real estate investing. And when I got into the journey, it was scary. I had a lot of doubts. I had a lot of fears and questions. So I found myself looking at case studies. I found myself looking at other people, asking questions, trying to figure out how I could avoid as much risk as possible in starting this new process. But you know what? When I got into the process for myself, I found that no matter how many questions I asked, no matter how many case studies I looked at, that there were still invariably questions that I had along my journey that people could not answer. And it's because questions are instant. You're always going to find questions. You're always going to find something to second guess. And I want to tell you what you can insert in order to help you get over that hump that motivation is not allowing you to get over. It is relationship, okay? So what's going to help you, or what you need to partner with motivation, is relationship. And let me tell you what I mean by relationship. I'm not just talking about any relationship. I mean face-to-face relationship. And the closer to touch that person is, the better that relationship is going to be for you. So technology is now at a level where we can be mentored over technology, and that's great. However, it cannot replace physical touch, someone that is there, someone that is in the moment with us, someone that can jump into the trenches with us and give us instant feedback. And on the journey to success, instant feedback is so invaluable. And I'm not going to tell you that you can't do some things without having a mentor at all, but I am going to tell you that a mentor or having someone that can give you instant feedback is going to cut down on the time, it's going to cut down on the risk, and it's going to cut down on the money, okay? So let's talk about this. When I went through my process of real estate investing, it was having someone there with me on site who could give me instant feedback. Hey, did you see this? Did you notice that? I would not invest in this particular property. Let me show you why. Let me show you some of the back doors. Let me show you some of the tricks. Let me show you things that people don't typically look at. And those are things that took someone else years and years to go and to learn for themselves. And now sitting with that person, you're able to learn those things just by having that relationship with that person. So you may be saying, you know what? I see the opportunities to invest in relationships. Maybe I don't have the time. You know, Norman, I don't have the money to invest in someone to help train me. And I want to tell you how to get over that hurdle, okay? So focus in and listen in really good, because it's going to help you. When it comes to having a mentor, or let's just say having someone that you can gain knowledge from, yes, the law of reciprocity is very important, but you're not always able to pay that person up front. So what are some things that you can do to help that person? Well, you have to look at the things that you have within your wheelhouse. Maybe there's some things, some skills that you have, some points of value that you have that you can exchange, right? Maybe there's some things that you know that I don't know. And so because of the things that you know that I don't know, you're able to insert those things and say, hey, let's just do a swap. For instance, let's say that you are very good at cooking. Maybe you are able to prepare meals and do things of that nature, and you want to learn a skill or learn something about business from someone. You say, you know what, I would love to learn from you, and here's what I have to offer. What I have to offer, I am a great cook, and I can at least provide one meal a week for you, a hot meal. I can give you a menu. You can choose from a menu. You can even tell me what you want, and I can make it, as long as we can do a swap and you can help me through this process. So it's at least the exchange of some value for another value. Some people who are mentors, or some people who are experts, they're very busy. So maybe there's a lot of busy work that they want to hand off, some things that they no longer want to do. Well, that's an opportunity for you to insert yourself. You say, you know what? I know that there are some things that you no longer have time to do. I would love to insert myself so that I can do those things for you in exchange for some knowledge, in exchange for some time, so that I can learn what it is that I'm trying to learn. So I'm not coming to the table saying that I have nothing to offer. I'm coming to the table saying, here's what I have to offer, even though it's not something that's financial. It's something that I believe can be of value to you. And if it's not something that's of value to you, tell me something that is, and let's see if we can come to a compromise. And here's the thing. You may find that when you reach out to the person that you really want to learn from, maybe there is not a common ground. Keep searching, keep digging. I promise you there are hundreds of people that are doing the same exact thing. They may be doing it a different way, but again, no matter who you find, no matter how many experiences they have, your journey of success invariably is going to be different from their journey of success. So again, it's not about finding somebody who has the exact same background, who has exact same history, exact same problems and issues that you have. It's about finding somebody who can help you through the process, okay? So as you guys go through your day, I want you to meditate on this. I want you to think about the skills that you have. I want you to think about people that you can learn from, identify those people, and I want to think about what proposal you can make to them to add value to their life so that they can add value to yours. Okay, guys? I hope this video has been inspirational for you and it has been information that you can use in your day. Go out and be great, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.